Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be breaking down exactly how the squeeze momentum indicator by LazyBear works, what it's actually measuring behind the scenes. We're going to be going through step by step through the volatility squeeze, how the momentum histogram works, and how traders are using those signals to identify potential breakout moves. By the end of the video, you guys are going to understand how to read the dots, how to interpret the momentum bars, and how traders are using the indicator to identify both buy and short opportunities in the market. Now, before looking for buy or short signals, it's important to understand what this indicator is actually doing behind the scenes. The squeeze momentum indicator combines two volatility indicators and a custom momentum calculation to identify when markets are quiet and when they are preparing for a larger squeeze move. The first tool used in the indicator is the Bollinger Band, which measures volatility by expanding when the market becomes active and shrinking when the market becomes quiet. When the bands become very tight, it means price is barely moving and volatility in the market is very low. The second tool used is the Keltner channel, which also measures volatility but does it using the average trading range of the price movements instead of standard deviation. Because it measures volatility differently, it creates a useful comparison with Bollinger Bands. The key idea behind this indicator is comparing two volatility tools. By watching how the Bollinger Bands behave relative to the Keltner channel, traders can identify when the market is compressing and preparing for a breakout move. When the Bollinger Bands move inside of the Keltner channel, volatility becomes extremely low and the market is compressing. The condition is called squeeze, and it means pressure is building for a future move. When the Bollinger Bands expand back outside of the Keltner channel, volatility begins increasing again. This means the compression phase has ended and the market is beginning to move, which is called the squeeze release. Now, this is why traders watch the squeeze momentum indicator so closely, because it helps identify moments where the market has been going quiet for a long time and may be preparing for a strong expansion in price, short or long. The second part of the indicator measures the momentum, which shows whether buyers or sellers actually have control of the market and whether price pressure is increasing or decreasing. Instead of using a traditional momentum indicator like the relative strength index or the moving average convergence divergence or MACD, this indicator uses a linear regression calculation based on the price relative to its own recent range. The indicator compares the current price to the midpoint of the recent price range and then applies a smoothed linear regression calculation to determine the direction and strength of the momentum. If momentum is positive, buyers are pushing price upwards and bullish price pressures increase, which suggests the market is gaining upward strength. If momentum is negative, sellers are pushing the price downward and bearish pressures is building, which suggests downward pressure is increasing. The height of the histogram bars shows how strong that momentum is becoming, where taller bars mean stronger buying or selling pressure, while smaller bars suggest the current move may be slowing down. So what do the colors and dots actually mean for this indicator? Black dots mean the market is currently in a squeeze where the Bollinger Bands are inside the Keltner channel and volatility is extremely low, which means the market is compressing and building pressure for a breakout move. Gray dots mean the squeeze has released where the Bollinger Bands have expanded back outside the Keltner channel and volatility is increasing again, which signals that a larger move may be starting. Lime green bars show bullish momentum is increasing and the upward move is strengthening as buyers gain more control of price. Dark green bars mean bullish momentum is positive but starting to slow down. Price may still be rising, but the rate of increase is weakening. Buyers are still in control, but the move may be losing strength. Bright red bars show bearish momentum is increasing and the downward move is strengthening as sellers become more aggressive. Dark red or maroon bars show bearish momentum is weakening, which suggests the downward move may be slowing and the trend could be losing strength. The basic idea behind this strategy is that markets move in cycles between quiet periods and explosive moves. The squeeze momentum indicator by LazyBear is designed to help identify when the market has been quiet for a long time and may be preparing for a strong breakout. The first thing traders look for is a squeeze condition. This happens when the black dots appear, which means the Bollinger Bands have moved inside of the Keltner channel and volatility has become extremely low. During this phase, the market is compressing and pressure is building. While the squeeze is active, traders usually wait and watch because the direction of the breakout is still unknown. The longer the squeeze lasts, the more pressure is typically building in the market. The next step is waiting for the squeeze to release. When the squeeze ends, the dot changes color and volatility begins expanding again. This signals the market may be starting a new move. You are going to see the dot go from black to gray. At this point, traders look at momentum bars. If the bars are green and starting to increase, this shows that buyers are gaining control of the market and bullish momentum is building. A buy trade is typically considered when the squeeze releases and momentum bars are green and rising. This combination suggests that the volatility is expanding and buyers are pushing price upwards. Traders will often stay in the trade while the green bars continue increasing because this shows the upward momentum is still strong. The trade is usually closed when the green bars begin shrinking or when bars cross below the center line because this suggests the upward momentum may be fading. Think of when the bright green bars go to a darker green. The short setup works in the same way but in the opposite direction. Traders first wait for a squeeze condition where the black dots appear and volatility becomes extremely low. During the squeeze, the market is compressing and pressure is building, but the direction is still uncertain as always. Traders usually wait for the squeeze to release before making a decision. Once the squeeze releases, traders look at the momentum bars again. If the bars are red and starting to increase, this shows that the sellers are gaining more control of the market and bearish momentum is building. A short squeeze is typically considered when the short releases and momentum bars are red and failing. This combination suggests volatility is expanding and sellers are pushing the price downward. Traders will often stay in the trade while the red bars continue to increase because this shows the downward momentum is still strong. The trade is usually closed when the red bars begin shrinking or when the bars move back above the center line because this suggests the downward momentum may be weakening, or of course if we go from bright red colors on the histogram to the darker red colors. Now, even though this indicator can identify powerful breakout setups, it's not perfect and there are situations where the signals may fail. One common problem happens when the squeeze releases but the market enters a sideways range instead of trending. In these cases, the momentum bars may change direction quickly and produce false signals. Another situation occurs when the market is already in a strong trend before the squeeze forms. Sometimes the squeeze will release, but the move is already exhausted, which in case that signal appears late. Now, low liquidity markets can also cause a lot of issues because price may move quickly in both directions, which can make the momentum bars flip between bullish and bearish signals quite often. News and events and sudden market shocks can also invalidate the signal because large unexpected moves can override the normal volatility patterns the indicator is trying to measure. Think of the Iran war, tariff battles, you guys get it. Now, because of these risks, many traders combine the squeeze momentum indicator with other tools such as trend analysis, support and resistance, or higher time frame confirmation before entering the trade. Sometimes it's good just to zoom out to make sure you're following that trend with the squeezes. Hey everyone, today's sponsor is WEEX, a global crypto trading exchange where you can trade hundreds of cryptocurrencies, use futures and spot markets, and even copy expert traders, all from one secure platform. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. Thanks. Today's sponsor is BYDeFi, a global crypto trading platform where you can trade over 1,000 cryptocurrencies, futures, and use features like copy trading, all from one intuitive app. If you want to explore it for yourself, the link is down in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone.